Hey, what a computer? Computer like this? What the hell that computer is? I don't know. I don't see that on the computer. I'm just. Oh, yeah, we can start forever. We can start whenever.
God, stop buzzing my shit, man. And I also put the link of your Kickstarter up there, dude.
Okay. You said you did?
Yeah, it should be in the text of that.
Okay. I don't know where the hell I put that computer.
Okay. Let's hit it up, man. Let's get it going and ready. Hey, Frenson, how's it going? Hey, Zoralita, how's it going? Let me go ahead and switch over. Hey, Kitsune, what's going on? Oh, yeah, here, let me get Demon Bitch's stupid ass off of here. Hold on. So, come on, quit, you goddamn piece of shit. Okay, here we go. So, here I am with Homeless Homeboy's fucking creator, Derek Jefferson. And we are here. And did I fuck up your name? I'm sorry. It's Derek, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, I've been feeling kind of off lately. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Hey, Sandra. So right now I am over at with Homeless Homeboy. They just started with. He's not a homeless homeboy, yeah, but yeah, he's just started a Kickstarter just as of now, and we're at. Well, my black cat's big ass is in the way. Hold on. I'm trying to get to my computer and fucking see what's going on, but it's like being a bitch. Anyway, what number are you at now with Kickstarter?
Oh. I think I'm at like 37%. You talking about this before it's funded?
Yeah, it's funded. Yeah. And how many days has it been up?
Oh, about three days.
Yeah, cool. 30% funded. That is not bad. Like, seriously, dude, you're at a good roll. And hey, Nick, what's going on? Come on, bitch. Why are you being... Oh, it's just being a bitch. Fuck. Anyway, so I'm stuck on this mode right now. But I'm going to be drawing some shit because I need to draw a scrub. Because since we're talking about homeless people, we must talk about scrubs and shit. You know, TLC's scrub and everything. So, yeah, just like I've been looking at the news and everything and how funny it is because, like, the guy looks like a big scrotal sack. So, you know. And plus, it's sort of based off this character we came up in college called Cunt Man. So, there we go.
So everybody, you have to tell me if they have any questions from me. I can't see anything. I just see us talking.
Yeah. Well, if you log into Facebook Live, my Facebook Live, the video, if you go in there, you can at least talk to the people. It's like you better say hi to him because he can't see you guys pop on and off. By the way. So hey Mary, hey Quentin. So Quentin's like a guy in Denmark, not Denmark, in the Netherlands, and he is doing good. Mm-hmm. So. But so this is Derek Jefferson, the creator of Homeless Homeboy, and he's shooting a true guerrilla style, like Homeless Homeboy style, you know, the fucking mobile where you're going all over the place and shit on Skype. But so tell us about the comic, dude.
Yeah, is it playing twice? Okay, I got you. I can see it now.
Yeah, it's just there's a delay, so it might not be totally up to date right there, but.
Well, basically, Homeless Homeboy, you know, a guy named Terrence, you know, he fell off, good. He fell off in the bad times. He was staying in his own apartment, had his little job going. And what ended up happening was he lost his job because he was stuffing cheeseburgers in his pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he got caught by doing that. They had him on the camera, whatever. He lost his job. Then what happened after that? His landlord told him like, "Hey, we can smell the marijuana coming from your apartment." He like, "Hey man, I don't do none of them type of things. You know what I'm saying? That must be my neighbor." So he faced an early eviction. Because he was already evicted. But they evicted him before the 30 days. Put his stuff out. He ended up sleeping in on the streets. And then his friend Danny Boy seen him the next day. He woke him up like laying on the street, like, "Get up, man. Let me what's going on with you, man?" He bad times, man, life. So he ended up introducing him to the homeless underground fortress known as the Forgotten. And they took him in, and the original homeless homeboy, he ended up seeing him. He noticed him. You know what I'm saying? He like, "That's him." So he ended up being the chosen one, and then he ended up getting the power of the homeless homeboy who took care of the Forgotten.
Yeah, we're kind of laughing about that. Hey, Al, what's up? So, yeah, so Homeless Homeboy was magical. First of all, the title fucking made me laugh like shit, like Homeless Homeboy. So, you know who I showed that comic to, right? Are you familiar with Real Deal Comics?
Nah,
Look it up, man. They're published through Fantagraphics, and my friend Lawrence, he draws Real Deal. And what he does, he draws about dudes in the ghetto that are really terrible people. So I showed him Homeless Homeboy. We were fucking laughing. Yeah, look up Real Deal Comics. Real Deal, like regular Real Deal, and comics with an X.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's fucking funny. They like to have shit on Adult Swim and all that. Hey, Mark, what's up? Oh, god damn it. Did you fuck up, you fucking piece of shit? Hold on.
Yeah, so the first one, is 18 pages. This one I'm doing now on the Kickstarter is 54 pages.
Yeah.
Most pages I did from comic book thus far. Gonna be real action packed. This one about Paymaster. He's a pretty underground kingpin street lord type guy. So he got his hands in everybody's pocket. Officials, judges, everybody. On his
Yeah.
payroll.
Yeah.
So he ended up finding about homeless homeboy and like vigilante, messing up my business, you know what I'm saying? So, he ended up trying to find out who he is, and they end up running into each other, and that's what basically, and they introduced another villain named is the Swindler and the Dough Sliders. Them two different the Dough Sliders is a group, there's some young guys, they out here trying to hit a lick, trying to get some money the best way they can, the best way possible. They trying to get $20,000 for a certain project they're working on. So they trying to hit up banks. That's what get the attention of homeless homeboy. And the swindler, like his power, he just like a ultimate finesser, like not a magician quite, but like he can do stuff. Like he a bank teller at the bank or whatever. He been working there for like 5-10 years or whatever, and he managed to steal money like $500 to $1,000 every single day. You know what I'm saying? And he's so fine, like it doesn't even come up notice. You know what I'm saying? Camera doesn't see it. Like he's that type of guy. So um, he a master pickpocket. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to call him, a master pickpocket. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so it introduced a lot of unique, different characters. I believe in originality. I believe in like making stuff something that haven't been done yet. And kind of going with it. And just growing off of that. Like I respect other comic books. I like what everybody else doing. I like Spider-Man. I like all that type of stuff. But I don't want to do what's already been done. But they say nothing new under the sun. So I try to lean as far as I can towards originality as possible.
If it doesn't make you laugh like a goon, I say don't do it. Like when I draw Demon Bitch, like right now I'm drawing Demon Bitch, and he's based off some scrub that one of my friends is dealing with. So Demon Bitch is lazy and mean and nasty, right? So, but he's a total scrub, so I made him look like Cunt Man because he's a cunt man. He's a little bitch. So like he also tweets famous people threatening to expose things and sue them. So I just like decided to make her like try to pop out of his coochie face, going like, "That's not how you do it," because he's so lazy. He's lazier than Demon Bitch and more like he's more shiftless than Demon Bitch, if that's possible. But he's an idiot because he smokes weed in his room all day. So I just wrote down oregano because he's such an idiot that he does that shit too.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to when I get paid, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give me a copy for real.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. Yeah. I pledged this. I hope a certain person does not see this laughing my ass off. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Stefan. Hey, Douglas. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Mark. Hey, Lori. Hey, Gianfranco. So, yeah. Well, I hope some people do. Because the thing is that when they look at it, they all get all mad and shit. But we were laughing about that shit. It's like, that's not how you do it. That's not how you fuck. Hey, Jonathan. How's it going?
Not the computer. Starting the log.
Not
It's all about, stepping out the element, And like you said, if it don't make anybody laugh, what's the point of doing it,
Yeah, so it's just like, there you go. Hey, Laurie. Yeah, hey, Laurie. Sorry, I'm saying hi to people, too. That's what I do to make them feel welcome. And my mouse fucking died. So I'm like, well, I hope nobody else is in other channels. If I can't respond to you, I'm sorry. I have to, like, kind of switch back and forth, and my mouse just gave me the fucking finger. So I'm like, fuck you too, mouse. Anyway. But yeah, homeless homeboy. Is that your shirt? Show us the shirt.
What's up? This the shirt.
Homeless homeboy.
First one. I got another one with the actual chibi cartoon of him. That's in my profile picture.
Oh yeah, that fucking is classic, dude. Go to Derek's go to Derek's like fucking picture. You should go in your Kickstarter. You know how you have a profile? You should change the profile picture to that if you haven't already. I can't check it right now because goddamn it. So.
I don't. I actually just got my logo. I'm gonna do that today. You know what? Because it attracts people like, oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Because he creating fog. That's what he can create a fog screen. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing in the actual picture.
Yeah, but he looks like Cunt Man. I'm gonna call him, and then this asshole's Twitter name is basically Scrub Bay. Because you know that TLC song, I don't want no scrub. So it's like, oh, okay, I'll make it Scrub Bay.
Scrub Bay.
Scrub Bay. Scrub is just basically a useless piece of shit, right? That's a moocher. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, okay, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I do. I'm doing a demon bitch cartoon, and it's gonna be gross. It's like, they're gonna be supposedly fucking, and it's like, that's not how you do it. See? So that's what I do, is like, yeah, it's bad.
I'm pulling it up now so I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm with the live, and I'm gonna pull up my computer.
Yeah. And it's also raw. Love this originality. It's also, dude, fucking, like, okay, people go like, we feel really bad for the homeless and shit. I'm not saying you should, okay? There's a certain level of empathy, okay. But, do you want to fucking have them in your house? Like, tell me if you want to have them in your house. Oh, well, no. See? You're telling me I should feel bad and I should do something about it, but are you willing to do something about it? That's the point. I mean, I'm not saying don't help the homeless. It's just that find a more effective way to help them where it's not, because like I think there's a phenomenon over in Melrose and shit where there's all these homeless people, but people are paid like $4 to $5 million, and for some reason like fucking some homeless people like slash their Range Rover tires and shit. And I'm just like, oh my god, people. It's like, hey, it's sexy time with the demon. Hey Tariq, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, Tariq. So yeah, let me start drawing demon bitch right here, because you're gonna enjoy this shit right here. You can see it come to life.
It's gonna show the reality of the homeless, you know what I'm saying, in a comical way. And then on the reality part of it, what I'm doing, like I said, I'm trying to build an organization to where I can. Because you wouldn't, like you said, you wouldn't move them in, or you wouldn't just give them money, you know what I'm saying? Because you know that's your intention, but you would provide the resources if you could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got their own thing,
Well, and also, like, you have to take into account human shiftlessness. That's all. Like, people think, I think what's kind of shitty is, like, people, when they go and have them at a certain economic standpoint, they say, they're either good or bad people. I'm like, no, it really, like, I've seen a lot of piece of shit poor people, to be honest. I've seen a lot of asshole, like, middle class, So it's not like, being poor is not a moral high ground. It sucks, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that was bred into people. Like, being filthy rich, it's like kind of funny too, because if you just have money or you don't without discipline, you're a piece of shit. You act like a piece of shit. You're gonna get into trouble constantly. So I don't see it's that. I had a homeless dude I was trying to help you dragged out of my house because he refused to leave. Yeah, fuck homeless people sometimes. Like, some homeless people suck. I hate to say it, man. And if people want to fucking flame me for that, fuck them. I mean, I think that's pretty much what a lot of people feel. I've been fucking harassed. Like, I had this big homeless dude, he kind of blocked my way as I was going into a dollar store, and I kind of walked around him and in there. And then I told the guy inside, like, hey, he's been kind of accosting people for money. And he was a big dude, so he kind of obstructed people's way of getting in. So the dude told him to leave. And then when I left, he'd been hiding behind the bushes and he came out at me, so I just walked away. I mean, luckily it was in a populated, like, parking lot. But when I went down I didn't run. I just walked with purpose out. And then I called the cops on him. And I just said, I tried calling the store, but they were busy. So I called the cops on him. Because it's like, you can't be going out and fucking startling people out of the goddamn bushes. Don't fucking talk to me, man. I literally had shut off, like, any sort of energy transference between the guy and I. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes, like, one of my gallery owner used to work with severely mentally disturbed people or drug addicts, right, in a home. And he says sometimes they'll try to rile with you in order for you to engage in them because that's the type of attention they know how to deal with. So it's like I just shut off that type of attention and I just walked away, you know. And so I'm like, don't want to talk to you. Bye, you know.
Only homeless homeboy was there to say today.
Right? Homeless homeboy would... I mean, there was one cool homeless guy. He helped me with a car, and they helped me push it back. And then he said, yeah, is it okay if I ask you for a dollar? I'm like, all right, you know, here, you know. I wasn't mad. It was just like, okay, you know what? He did something. It's like, I'm not going to be an asshole about it, you know. So we gave him a dollar, you know, so he helped. I didn't know he was homeless. Hey, Ken, how's it going? So we're going on about homeless people. We're going to hell. Anyway. Well, I am already there. But anyway.
And homeless homeboy coming soon. Like,
homeless
homeboy.
homeboy.
Take it so far, like, man, I can see this actually like on Adult Swim or something. You know what I'm saying? Cause,
oh,
like,
dude.
It's gonna be like good homeless people. It's gonna be bad homeless people. Because it's gonna be like a underground homeless lord too. You know, trying to take over the streets, trying to take over the upper class. You know?
See, I like the diversity in this because you don't show homeless people as just all good. So thank you.
Yeah, you know, because we know some scammers out there. Like, I stay in Atlanta, so when I originally moved up here in 2009, because I'm from Columbus, Georgia.
All right.
Here in Atlanta, 2009, and I used to ride the train, the metro train or whatever. And it's this one dude. He was a homeless guy. He had on a trench coat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh fuck.
Walked back and forth. You know, asking people for money. You know, I gave him $50 or whatever. And then, like, on the accident, he pulled out. He had like a bankroll. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just been doing this all day. And then, like, I was using that train pretty often, so I used to see him all the time. I'm like, man, like, this man. You know what I'm saying? Some people put down the cardboard, jump in the bins, and drive off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, fuck you, dude. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't give homeless people money, and people go like, oh, that's so terrible. It's like, no, in California. Like, I used to go to UC Santa Barbara, and they did an expose on that thing. And so Isla Vista was like a really expensive college, like, apartment area, depending on where you went. And some of those guys, like, some of the panhandlers that would dress so piteously and everything, were like, oh, give me money, and then they hop in a Benz and have a nice apartment.
you know what I'm saying?
Like fuck them, man.
Dude, I'd be like, I'm hungry, man. I'm trying to get a few bucks, do this, do that, or whatever. I'd be like, okay. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? What you want? Oh, I don't even eat McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done bought him a burger.
It's like, bitch, you fucking picky now?
Yeah, like, you know, niggas can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, Ken, thank you. Sorry, I'm, like, totally interrupting you. I'm sorry, like, my fucking socialization.
I'm looking at I'm logged in now, so I'm looking at your drawing now. Okay, bet. Yeah. So, yeah. It's crazy, you know.
Homeless homeboy.
Shine light on the whole culture, you know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't make light of it.
Yeah, I think, like, the thing is that in America, we either are separated by political parties that say one thing and say another, and it's like, you guys never do shit effectively, do you? Like, they say, well, we should do more for the homeless. It's like, yeah, you throw a bunch of money in, and guess what? It gets fucked up even more. Like, and then...
coming out in the news.
Yeah, right? So it's like, why the fuck am I dealing with this shit? You know, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. Fuck this shit, you know? So it's like, you know, I'm kind of at this point now, it's like, you guys fuck everything up, leave me alone. I don't care what you are, leave me alone. Just, who I vote for is like, you want to leave me alone? Leave me alone, you know? Go fuck off, do something else. And I just dislike the arrogance, like, they go like, especially in California, like when they say, you know, I'm not really happy what job you're doing. well, I'm your elected official. It's like, you know what? Go fuck you. You know you work for me, asshole, right? I pay your salary amongst all the other people that voted for you. Fuck you. You know. So yeah, been pretty broke. Yeah, the hungry people, and you give them food and you find it in the gutter when you drive by later. That's what Mary said. That's some real deal shit, Mary. Holy shit, you should give Lawrence some ideas on that shit. Because like, we'll sit there and do that. Kate today says I'm pretty broke for 3 decades. He's like, I'm like, yeah, I know. It's kind of a joke now. What I think is funny is that, so like, I'll sit there and I'll tell Lawrence fucking shit that's hilarious, you know, like, it'll just come to my warped little fucked up mind because I'm just an asshole sometimes. So, okay, so there's this one time I used to work at a shitty job, right? So I open up my Messenger because sometimes, you know, I use Messenger or text as like my answering machine. So I can like answer people back real quick. So I'm sitting there and I look down and there's a picture of a dead lady in the casket. And the story behind that is that my buddy was like, hey, you know, my friend's mom died and blah, blah, blah. I feel kind of, you know, I got to go call off. I'm one of the pallbearers and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So the day comes, I open it up, and, like, there's a picture of a lady in the casket. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? I've seen so much shit. I have a pretty strong stomach. I mean, I watch autopsy videos sometimes. It's just, I'm kind of weird that way in surgery videos. So it's like, I looked at them like I used to watch HBO's Autopsy, right? So I looked at it like, and then I wrote down, why the fuck did you send me a picture of her in the casket? I just don't understand. Like, I was laughing. And he said, no. And he sends me a picture of her son, she's an old lady, right? She was old, so it's, like, expected that she passed it away. So it showed a picture of her son doing this. He said, I figured if he was doing it, I would do it. I'm like, so I came out with this fucked up story about like a funeral home, but it's like in those really fucking you know, like you've heard in the news, the really gross ass ghetto funeral homes, you know, the ones that stack the bodies like cordwood or buried them all fucked up or would hose them off in the backyard. So I was reading that, and so I sent it to my friend who does the fucked up comic like that. So I sent it these articles like, oh god, that's wild shit. So I was like telling him about this would be this and this would be that, like. And then the old dude like leaned over and said, you know, you had a great lay back in the day, honey, you know? And then his cigarette like thing burns her and she like wakes, and then like she wakes up and then everybody starts fighting and hollering and shit and everything because there's a really ghetto ass like fucking like funeral home in a really bad part of town.
Yeah.
Let's say, hey Lawrence, what's up? Hey, Lawrence just signed in. There you go. She lives in the hood. Tom, hey, what's up? Hey, Zeke. All my business on blast. Fuck. Said, dude, I'm promoting Real Deal Comics, man. And like, this is like the creator of Homeless Homeboy, dude. I was telling him about your shit, man. Real Deal Comics with GC and all that shit, man. And like, we give him story ideas and shit. Yeah. Yeah. So Lawrence is a legend here too, as well. So more props to Lawrence and all that shit, man.
Shout out to Lawrence.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. I should. I when everything's because like everything when everything like solidifies for me again in the next couple of weeks, I'll try to throw down for some Homeless Homeboy, maybe a PDF because I don't have room in my fucking house. Like, look at my studio. My house doesn't look like my studio. My studio is the messiest place in there. But like, you know, there's only so much shit I can physically hold on to, which sucks. But try to grab a copy of Homeless Homeboy. Yeah, you should check out Homeless Homeboy, Lawrence. Like, there's a link up there. You really should check out Homeless Homeboy.
Y'all check it out. Y'all gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? I promise.
Yeah, Homeless Homeboy and stuff. Yeah, the whole thing with, like, your friend's mom. I was just looking at it like, what the fuck is this? I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, the homeboy part kind of throw people off. Like,
it makes people fucking laugh. It's like, so, hey, Philip, what's up? Philip's another fan, too, so. Yeah, but I got Demon Bitch. Okay, my cat's being a hoe, sorry. She's like, yeah, this is Demon Bitch. I was showing Derek this earlier. This is what came out of the Kickstarter. I'm still waiting on the necklaces and pins, but, because the pins will take about 2 to 3 weeks. So I think we got a couple weeks more. I haven't heard any updates. The necklaces, I got to check in with my guy and stuff and see what's going on, but.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, trying to stay alive. So look at that. Yeah, that's behind my business card there. Shut up.
Okay, I can see the messages now. Let me see.
Yeah. It's like, shut up. Yeah, because, like, she's, like, a dumb fucking bitch. So, you know those dumb bitches that, like, fucking fuck everything up and they stab people in the back? And then when shit
Yeah.
goes bad, they're like, oh, God. Like, shut up, bitch. You know, shut up. So, there's that. And then here's
I
one with...
can't wait to read that one. I gotta check that one out. Yeah, that's too hard.
And then Egg Lady with her fucking, like... Egg Lady, it's like, we never talk anymore. And one of my friends actually heard one of the Egg Ladies I based this off of. And he says... I hope that's not her real voice, or I'm really going to feel ashamed of making fun of a truly retarded person. I said, no, that's her real voice. And he's like, gore dance. Gore dance. By the way, Lawrence is the originator of the gore dance. Do you know what gore dance is?
No, I never heard.
Okay, so gore dance is like you get stomped to death. Like a bunch of guys just stomp and kick you to death. So you just gore dance on their faces. So it's like, I had to gore dance Amazon a couple of times.
Heck no.
Here we go. Let me find this one. Let me find this another one.
I like the big size too, man, because my comic book actually ain't normal size. It's 8 by 11. But for the real comic book fans that's pledging, you know, I'm gonna have both sizes. I'm gonna have the regular size too, also.
Yeah, I think that's like roughly 7 by 10. It's not exactly, but it's roughly like 7 by 10.
Yeah.
Because I did 8 by 10 to make it kind of easier for people to read and everything. Yeah. And I love how Demon Bitch gives advice. She's vomiting like fucking dog turds here, along with bile and shit. I love the look on the guy's face too. He's like, oh god, that nasty.
Oh my god.
I'll back if Christie Shinn tells you to fucking... Okay, Kitsune, go back this motherfucker. Okay, do it now. Now see if he'll do it. He usually does, actually. He always does. Ha ha ha, like the Bee Gees. Hey, Ink. Quentin loves my fucking cats. He always asks about them. So here's my fat ass.
Go back. Y'all ain't gonna regret it.
Yeah, I read some of it, dude. It's fucking great. Here, I just posted this.
I don't know if I haven't sent you. I think I sent you. If not, I'm gonna send you the PDF file when we get out of the interview.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, because I know I read some of it, at least. I know I read some of the pages, and I thought that was great. H.P. Mack was the originator, but I was but the humble artist. Okay, so H.P. McElwee was Lawrence's friend, but he died like 10, 15 years ago of coronary and stroke, I believe. And he was the original creator of Real Deal. And I never met the guy, and I didn't know him then. But like I would read the stories, like they would be drawn shitty, but it was so funny because they'd be talking about hoes and pimping and shit. And like from what I understood, Harold was like a real like stand-up guy, so you'd be surprised that all this fucking shit came out of him. Hey Kevin, what's up? But like Lawrence would draw him, and now it's like Lawrence is there and he's drawing him and shit. But it was just hilarious. Like he'd have like Daddy, and he'd like have these like really badly drawn pictures of like them punching hoes and stuff. I mean, they weren't Lawrence's drawings. This is like Harold would just write them out, and there's some of it in the Real Deal book. Like Fantagraphics released a hardcover book, and I have it. And it's like fucking funny. It's so hard. it's like what the fuck is this shit right here? Homeless homeboy. I can't. Oh yeah, here's I can't believe it's not butter shit right there.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
And yeah, I saw this after I saw a logger had turtle esophagus right here and smelled.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Hey Brian. Hey Kevin. Yeah. Ho 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 my ass, and she punched like fucking Santa Claus in the stomach. Yeah, it's just like, these are great. I love this shit right here.
That's the book, y'all.
Let me see. K9.
Oh yeah, K9. That's the That's another. I'm actually writing him now. K9 the Hunter. He's Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? He got the K9 technology.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good little story about betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Betrayed by his brother. You know, it's a real good story. I'm gonna put it out.
So is he an anthropomorphic dog or a human in a dog suit?
It's just like a dog suit, kind of like an Iron Man suit. I don't like to compare, but I like to do comparisons to get people to idea. But it ain't nothing like Iron Man. But you know, it's like an iron. I mean, it's like a suit. You know what I'm saying? Suit technology where he got like the technology. Let me see. One power in particular, he can put sensors in the suit. You know, the suit can track people down. You know what I'm saying? Just like
nice.
Track people down from sensors. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's gonna be real different, and it's based off of a pit bull. You know, and nobody really did nothing for pit bull. So I'm gonna try to tackle that angle. Just doing something different, but it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, by the way, Kitsune backed it. His name is Sanya. So look on your Kickstarter, see if it went through. Hey Travis, what's up? Hey Quentin. Wakanda forever. I don't know if that's weird for me doing that, because I'm not I'm not part of that ethnicity. It's like not quite, dude.
Yeah, indeed, it's all about the hustle though. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my posters right here. I don't know if you can see it good.
Shelter the Forgotten. I like how you have like rips and tears in his cape. Make sure there's stains on that too. No, just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, like that's his original look. Like he's gonna have tears, like cause it's ripped up, ripped up clothing type of stuff like that. But I'm gonna incorporate that with why it's like that too. So it's gonna make sense too. Everything gonna make sense. It's gonna be on a different little take on it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
54 pages though. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm pretty confident. People gonna get it funded. And make it a reality. Oh, and I sign all copies and everybody that backs it. You know what I'm saying? And even if you back it for $1, you get a thank you on my website blog. So.
Well, that's cool, man. It's always good to thank your backers, man.
Yeah, without them it wouldn't be possible. But, I've been doing a lot of groundwork myself. You know what I'm saying? So this could be my actual first project, actual with the help of crowdfunding. So that's real big. But without it or not, it's a constant hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna get put out regardless.
Well, you gotta look at it this way. You have to look at it that it's a constant thing, but are you enjoying doing it? Like for me, it's it's a lot of hard work, and there's sometimes I'm like, fuck, man, this is tedious. But overall, I'm pretty good at getting it done. It's I enjoy it. I wouldn't do it for anybody else.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's mine. It's like your baby. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the author part. I write. You know what I'm saying? I got artists. You know what I'm saying? I got a team of artists, but the artist on Homeless Homeboy, you self. You know what I'm saying? You self Shidu. I think I'm saying the name right. In Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? But I connect the dots. I do everything else. You know what I'm saying? And my characters and everything. But it's a passion. You know what I'm saying? I love to do it. Like I said, I wouldn't do this for nobody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I totally get you on that. You know what? I'm gonna draw a box of Ajax here, or some generic cleaner you get from the dollar store. This demon bitch snorts fucking Ajax too.
So is the demon bitch coming out of his mouth or something?
Yeah, they're trying to have sex, but he's so lazy he has her do all the work. It's that's not how you do it. You notice how this, and I'm just gonna put crotch slime all over everybody and everything. You're ugh. Yeah, I know, I'm terrible. So, oh yeah, South Korea forever too. Oh yeah, South Korea people kick ass. Fuck that,
We do, Philip.
Yeah, right? Here you go. There we go. So that's oregano down there, and he's got wrinkles and shit because he's gonna get fat in a minute.
Cool. I wish I knew how to draw.
Well, you know what? Okay. I had somebody contribute fan art to the Demon Bitch series, which was hilarious because, to the Demon Bitch series, one of them was a writer I'd worked with. So draw Demon Bitch. Now, before you say that you should not go, that you're a writer, not an artist, I said, no, that's the point. So he drew the shittiest Demon Bitch ever. Let me find it right here. Let me find it right here. This is from the previous book, see?
Okay, cool. How many books you got out on Demon Bitch?
The one that I did the Kickstarter on is the second book.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I ordered a fuck ton of books in general, so Mr. Clean, oh yeah, So Wonder Woman can do it. Wakanda forever. There we go, right? So there's Ajax right here. So Yeah, just like bent straws and shit. I did actually find like this really funny thing that somebody did about like sea turtles and shit, where the sea turtles were like there's a sea turtle. You know how the famous one with the straw up its nose, they were pulling it out.
Yeah.
So it was doing that, and they're like the person got it, and like there's a cartoon of the first turtle going like, "Oh, the poor turtle! Oh, I wonder what happened. They're so awful." And it had like the 6-pack, plastic thing around its arm. I'm like, "Oh no, the poor turtle! What happened?" And it shows the turtle earlier like snorting coke and drinking beer.
Hell no.
That was fucking great. The first comic book I ever wrote was illustrated by an artist in South Korea. They get down just like you, Christie. Thanks, dude. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Mr. Clean. But yeah, like this is a cool little fucking session, man. Like we're talking about fucking stupid shit here, and we're talking about process and everything. But Homeless Homeboy, guys, like you got to check out Homeless Homeboy. It's in the thing up there. So did Sanya's or Kitsune's? His name is Sanya, but did his pledge go through?
Yeah, I did get one pledge. I think that was him. I don't know how to check to see who pledged.
You can look in backers, like, or it'll announce it on your phone, like so and so pledged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it went through because I just looked at it change. So yeah, I appreciate that. Salute. You gonna love it. You ain't gonna regret it. You gonna love all 54 pages of it.
Yeah,
Terry, he shouted out on me on the watch party. Yeah, it's Terry, man. I got the beat from Terry, man. Terry Jefferson. Got the beat from him, you know what I'm saying? That's playing in the background on it. Because I originally had, like, if you go on my YouTube, you'll see the one where I got my voiceover, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted it wasn't like good quality, so I wanted to use my Kickstarter. So I just put the beat behind it and put that one on my Kickstarter.
Yeah. Yeah, my friends helped me put together a Kickstarter. Oh shit, you don't have no hair. Well, that happens to scrubs anyway. Yeah, I'm terrible. Scrub. I don't want no scrub. Hey Terrence, what's up? Hey, Terrence Baker's on, dude.
What it do, Terrence?
Hey Terrence, what's up? I love creators. Yeah, dude, we all help each other, Then you get the big backers on top of your creators, right? Because, like, what if one of the creators hits a big? Then they start fucking talking all this shit about that mad shit about your work. That's a good thing.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody. What's up, Douglas?
Yeah, Douglas. Will he fight Spawn as he is almost also? Dude, that's fucked up, but that is funny.
That would be a dope fight, though. I might actually get a pin up.
Thank you.
Commissioner Spawn versus Homeless Homeboy.
I could actually see that being as a one-off. Like that would be cool. Like how Batman fought Spawn and Batman punked his ass by driving a batarang. He's like, "Fuck you!" And then since then he had like this stitch right there. No, but like he fought Spawn. Like I don't know if you remember that, but Batman did fight Spawn. I think in like a graphic novel or it was a one-off. It was a one-time, I think.
Yeah.
The one that I read, I think it could have been like that. Oh snap, Terrence Baker. I know that guy. Yeah, dude. And so, like, I'm drawing a scrub here, and I'm drawing, like, he's talking about Homeless Homeboy. It's kind of weird. They're both homeless, and they're both, like, technically black. I'm like, oh, shit.
Need to reach out to Time and Farland and see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Some people, like, in this group, they were saying, like, oh, okay, so I see how it is. They're saying, like, Black Lightning, he only just, like, watches over the hood while all the other superheroes, like, watch the world and universe worldwide. I see how that is. We're, like, laughing. Yeah, Frank Miller wrote it. That fight was sick. Yeah, it was. Oh, Frank Miller wrote it? That makes sense, I don't remember who wrote it. I figured it was Todd McFarlane had a thing in it because it is his character. But I wouldn't be surprised.
I got Batman versus Punisher though. I got that.
Oh, it was like a crossover? Because Punisher's Marvel, so I was like really surprised. But I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they did like a little one-off.
Yeah, because they did this one where they did the universe crossover about 20 years ago, where it was these two brothers and they were like the universes coming together and like fucking Jubilee and Robin like hit it off and they got it on.
What?
Yeah, I can't remember. It wasn't the best, but it was kind of interesting. Black Lightning has prior. Douglas says Black Lightning has priorities. I said I'm sure he does. It's just I saw that and I was like, oh fuck. It's like man.
Yeah, this is my dog, y'all. Rollo.
Rollo? Is he a pit?
Yeah.
He seems nice.
He alright now. He wild as hell. He be jumping over couches and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, pits have a lot of energy. That's the thing. Pits, you gotta curb the energy or something. Who was watching Spawn TAS? What's the anime? I was watching the animated series too. That animated series was good. Yeah, it wasn't. The animation wasn't the best quality, but the storytelling was good. Like the storyline was good. It was really good. I was kind of sad of the movie, the actual movie, because they actually had good people in there, like Michael Jai White and all that. Like Michael Jai White is not like the best actor, but he's good. He's beyond B movie, right? And he can actually, he has his own, like the thing is, if you know how to use him, he's actually pretty good, right? Like I saw Bone and Blood and he was in that shit and he was really goddamn good. But like with this guy it was just like it was just like they wrote and just shat all over the script. And I'm like, Michael Jai White's actually a lot better than that. They had Martin Sheen in there, and it's like, why'd you make it all fucking retarded, guys? Like, Spawn is fucking cool. I mean, the casting was not bad. Like, the casting was pretty decent. If I get powers, I'm going to go look out for my hood, laugh out loud. That is true, Douglas. I just, like, saw a bunch of people discussing that. Like, oh, I see how it is. You know?
Yo, I ain't even tell you about No Heroes in the South. That's my original one. Go look, Douglas. Go look up No Heroes in the South, man. It's about a guy. He smoked weed. You know, to make it short, he smoked weed and get his powers or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it titled No Heroes in the South?
Well, it's basically, you know, I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I got the South part. But basically, for the story, you know, everybody a hero to their own cause. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like no heroes at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? For the common cause, because everybody got their own, you know,
come on, don't stand on that shit, dude.
You know, their own intentions. So, but it's a good story too. It's just more mature. It's on the mature side.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man. No heroes in the South.
And then the guy, you know, his name's Tyrone. It's pretty good though, you know what I'm saying? You can, well, I did have it up there for free, but if you inbox me, man, I'll send you a free copy, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, Derek's way cool and shit. I heard of this. Oh, let me put you down, buddy. You're putting your butthole in my face.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, check out his shit, man. Like, check out Homeless Homeboy. That has been out of for years, right? He's asking about that. Hey, Claude, how's it going? Like Luke Cage. You know, it's funny because, like, one of my friends, Lawrence, he actually was getting a lot of pressure from people. Like, you should do, like, a fucking black superhero. He's like, fuck you. I'm not doing a black superhero. There's, like, so many of them. And I asked him, like, what's out there? And he said, I mean, not, like, the ones that are around his generation. He said, well, there was one called Brother Man. I know of Luke Cage and all that shit. But I think one was called Brother Man or something.
I keep hearing about this. Somebody told me, like, original, like, it's been out for years. But I never actually...
Brother Man?
Heard about it. Yeah, Brother Man.
Yeah.
I actually heard people
all right.
about it.
Can you look? Let me look it up on my phone. My fucking mouse decided to take a shit. Hold on. Let me look at Brother Man. Fucking mouse. I'm gonna beat the shit out of it in a minute.
I got you. Yeah, though, but Homeless Homeboy, y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna really love everything because I put my heart in everything. You know, it's real authentic stories. You know, it come from real authentic times when you writing it. You know, just rolling around, chilling around, you know, just coming up with real authentic stories. Some of them might just be jokes turned into just like a great story.
Oh, this
is what's about great storytelling.
So apparently it's a novel by a Jamaican Roger Mace. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but a messianic folk Rastafarian peeler, Brahman in dialect. Okay, so Brother Man, let me look it up because I want to see if they have. Hey, they have the Brother Man in silent films, but I don't think it's exactly what it is. Oh, okay. Brother Man, Dictator of Discipline. Okay, by Daoud Anya Will. David Sims. He's an African American. I want to see. So he's in Philly and shit. So let's see. He created Brother God. Okay, yeah, so apparently he started Brother Man's. He's still working today. Like, at least he did something in 2015. Brother Man Dick. Okay, let me look it up. I don't see the picture. They don't have pictures with the wiki thing. Man comic. Let me see. Okay, let me just see this. Brother Man, he's here. So I looked it up.
Okay.
That's it. It has been out since the 90s. Brother Man is like a godlike comic. I have not read that one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute. I know I heard that. Yeah, I know he's been out for a minute.
Yeah, like Lawrence was the one that told me about it. He sold a lot of comics. It was really popular. I used to be really into indies, and I still am. But I'm kind of like, where the fuck is Brother Man now? Like, now they're doing other ones like Brother Man right here. I guess they came out with an anthology or something right there. Stepping Stones or something, I'm guessing. Yeah, because it's Big City Comics. But Lawrence was telling me about it. I had to hit it up. Like, in college, I also watched a lot of blaxploitation, like Shaft and shit. So I would watch all that shit. And then I watched the newer Shaft that came out with Samuel L. Jackson. Not the newest one. The newest one kind of looks funny, actually. But I love Shaft, like shit like that.
Yeah, a new one without Samuel?
No, it has Samuel. It's like Samuel. It's like 3 generations. They have Richard Roundtree, Samuel L. Jackson, and they have a new guy being his Shaft son.
Oh, it's coming out. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's coming out. I don't know if it's out right now, but it's like the current thing. Like, don't hit women. Isn't it misogynistic? The fucking chick punches him in the face.
I got somebody who kind of likes that. Like, he a savior for women, like Captain Save-All, but I gotta find a way to word it, you know, because it's already taken, but, you know, it ain't really, I'm gonna have to change the whole part, because it ain't really for you saying the hoes, because you ain't a hoe, but he just say women, but I know, like, that's a common thing in the hood, you know what I'm saying? When
No,
you
saying
Captain
hoes.
Save-All.
Well, it's
It
kind of
don't
like...
mean
Sorry, go on. I apologize. I didn't mean...
It don't mean like she a hoe, it just mean like, you doing the most, you know what I'm saying? You always trying to be that guy, like, waiting, oh, I'm gonna wait till she break up. You that type of guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was just getting involved. You know, it's
Get out of there. Sorry. Cat's being like homeless homeboy. He like opened up a pack of gum and he's addicted to mint, so he chewed up all the gum and he left it on the ground, so I fucking like threw it in the garbage and he keeps going in there like fucking he's like a little fucking like speed addict or some shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's why I said get out of there. So he's doing the homeless homeboy back there. Yeah, Shaft is one bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Shaft. Hey Adama, what's up? That's cool. He did a lot of good stuff in the 90s, man. Not Shaft, but you get what I mean. We can dig it. No, but sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. I was just yelling at him, get the fuck out of the garbage. But
they need to come look out for Shaft, though. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that. I like what Samuel did and Captain Marvel.
I think the first one with Samuel L. Jackson came out in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
And then they now are coming out with another one with Richard Roundtree and shit. And it's kind of funny, like you see one of Shaft's ladies, like that's his mom, and it's like, oh hey, how are you doing? And I see her with herpes and gonorrhea, and it's like she's a bit mad. Yeah, he made him feel like I actually shut your mouth. Yeah, I met Richard Roundtree too, although I think he was kind of drunk because he really smelled of liquor. Looking back, I'm like, I just work somewhere like, it smells really strong. What the fuck it is, but I think it's liquor, you know. He was a nice guy though. He was an asshole. He was cool. But he's just like, yeah, I'm Richard Roundtree and shit, you know.
Yeah, I like Shaft.
Yeah, Shaft is cool, man.
What they say, Shaft? Will come out in June.
Oh, it's coming out in June?
Yeah, that's what Quentin just said.
Oh, yeah? I didn't see that. No, I'm talking about the guy who did Brother Man. No, I know you're talking about the guy who did Brother Man. I forgot. It was like, he went under a pseudonym. It was because of his last name. You met him. Oh, you're talking about the guy who did Brother Man. Yeah, you met the dude who did Brother Man. That's cool, man. That's awesome. Brother Man, it's like, I have to read it actually now, because people were telling me about it. Brother Man. Wonder why he named him Brother Man. Because I looked up Brother Man in Wiki, but they didn't tell much about it. It's just like, yeah, it's this guy doing whatever, but I'm like, I'd like to know what he does, you know? He's like a guy doing something, apparently something heroic, but I'd like to know what he's doing. But that's cool. You met the dude that did Brother Man, man. He was actually releasing them. I don't think the comics that I had at the time were fucking doing the thing. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So, right?
We do this. Was checking in. One of my supporters, man, he support too. Yeah, homeless homeboy though, man. Like y'all gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? It was just fun making it though, you know what I'm saying? Fun coming up with ideas of the stories, like I go so far with the storylines, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the third one, it's
Yeah.
gonna be real good, you know what I'm saying? Then I got the dolls, man. People call them voodoo dolls, but they're not voodoo dolls. Like I got like some dolls on my Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, they're not voodoo dolls. That's what my wife said. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. She's like, it might look creepy. Yeah. I'm like, nah, this is a collectible, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I got some good prizes for everybody that I played. I got some thank you to everybody. But yeah, I appreciate the support so far.
Oh yeah.
This picture coming out good.
Which one picture?
The one you drawing there.
Oh yeah, her yelling at him like that's not how you do. That's not how it's work. Oh baby, this feels so good. I'm an asshole. That's not how that. That's not it. Remember how Eddie Murphy said that? That's like I think somebody wrote a song and they put that and she did that. It's like that's not it, and I didn't know where that came from. I think I was watching Eddie Murphy and that was like in reference to this guy like having sex with her. Like that's not it.
Hell no. Go to demon scares. Not for no.
Oh baby, that's good. Oh my god. Scrub Bay. Scrub Bay. Scrub Bay.
Yeah. So when the next time you got a Comic-Con? I know I see you be going to. So.
I'm gonna be at Free Comic Book Day. WonderCon's coming up, right at the end of this month. Free Comic Book Day is gonna happen on I think 5-4 and 5-5, May 4th and 5th. I'm going to 2 different places. I'm going to Heidi Ho and then I'm going to Comic Bug, right? And then I might have Cape. That's Comic Arts Pop Expo. And that used to be East LA Comic Con. So I'll be in that too. I think it's in April. Then I'm going to be doing San Diego Comic Con. I don't know how many shows I'll be doing. Sometimes I get just asked to do shows. And it looks like I'll do Long Beach Comic Con. But I'll see. I'm at Long Beach Comic Con. Yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty much... And I put in my hat for New York City. So I'll see if I get in. If not... If so, then I'll be over in October and shit.
Okay. Yeah, I got a few on coming up. I got... Wow, they sent me an invite to be in Ranger Popcorn, I think that's what's called, but I don't know if I'm being that yet. I know I got a booth for Comic-Con in July. That's up here in Atlanta too.
Yeah.
So I just been trying to network up here too, going to different pictures and stuff that they be having. They be having a few of them. You know, they had a few of them so far. I went to one last week. I had a panel. I had to speak there.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty strict.
Yeah. Let's see, Homeless Homeboy and shit. That's hilarious. I still can't get a Homeless Homeboy. It just rolls off your tongue. And Douglas said if it wasn't for him, Milestone would not have blown up. The demon scares me, though. Yeah, I would if if she was all up in your coochie, man. That would totally happen. And then Salt and Pepper. So that came from Salt. Yeah, that actually is true. That came from Salt and Pepper. That song. I forget. I think it was Shoop. I think it was from Shoop. I think it's Shoop.
Oh.
So Homeless Homeboy. Just like I like Homeless Homeboy. Yeah. You're gonna be at a panel at AwesomeCon. Cool, dude. You talking about the Big Apple Con? No, there's one New York City Comic Con. I threw that in there. That's me. If you're talking to me, Lawrence. So yeah. That's not how this works. I should do That's Not It.
Yeah. It's coming out good. I'm looking at this picture. I'm looking at my computer. Yeah.
Oh,
I
baby.
can't wait to Comic-Con though. I'm gonna try to have. Well, I know I'm gonna have it already planned it out. I have my son. He gonna be rocking the homeless homeboy cosplay. Gonna get that customized, custom made. You know. So gonna bring that to life.
There we go. He's like, oh, baby, that's good. Oh, can I live with you for free? And it's, I promise I won't pay. I'm such an asshole sometimes. I've had so many friends that dealt with fucking roommates like that. It's not even funny. Pieces of shit assholes. There we go. There we go. Okay. Christie, teach me how to use clip paint. This is in DC. I'm going to do a panel on AwesomeCon. This is in DC. Christie, teach me how to use clip paint. Well, Clip Studio Paint is kind of like Photoshop, but you kind of have to think sort of differently. But in some ways it's simpler, but some ways it's not. But you can Google a lot of the answers too. So if you're familiar with Photoshop, you can do that. But I usually set everything to pixels and inches just because it's easier for me. Some people use picas, which is like something I've never done. And points usually I've used only for fonts, you know, like 24 point whatever, you know. So, yeah, I can do that. But yeah, so that's the text right there. That's not it. I love fucking being an asshole sometimes when I'd have to be. Oh, can I live with you for X amount? I've known too many scrubs, both male and female, like doing this shit. God, he looks like a goddamn nutsack. Look at that fucking useless fucker right there, man. Demon bitch, where you...
What is he? What is he called? Because he's like a monster or something.
He's... Well, originally he's Cunt Man. He's also known as Cunt Man. He gives girls a chance to have sex with him without feeling gay. Wow, that just came out of my mouth. But you know, I think people like that. It's like, you just like, what the fuck did you think of that? I'm like, I don't know, it just came out. And I always make sure I pick the worst colors ever to really illustrate how these characters are. A nutsack with a vagina face. I am lazy. I haven't. I am lazy. I kid. A nutsack with a vagina face. Yep, it sure is, motherfucker. It sure is. It's like a nutsack with a fucking vagina face. Of course, that's what I always draw.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially like he's too lazy to fuck. So there you go.
So, anybody got some questions for Homeless Homeboy?
Yeah, he's here to answer questions. I gotta go pee, so. Oh, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. Nightmare fuel. Yeah, definitely. Okay, hold on. I'll be back. You answer questions, Derek. I'll be right back.
Alright. So, yeah. Nightmare fuel. I'm waiting on the questions. No, he doesn't actually. He doesn't panhandle. He he actually just saved the homeless people. You know what I'm saying? He lives among them, and he doesn't panhandle. They actually is very wealthy in their own sense. You know, like they self-sustaining. Their whole village is self-sustaining, so they keep everything in the village as much as possible.
All right, I'm back. Yeah. So, yes, does he panhandle? Hey, Matt, how's it going? Sock the off. I'm not French, but hey, does he panhandle? Like, is he asking about Homeless Homeboy? I didn't quite hear the question.
Yeah, that's what that's what I was saying. Basically, no, he don't panhandle. He because they village is actually self-sustaining. So like they just actually homeless in the sense of the word homeless, like without a home,
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying? But they actually do got a home, you know what I'm saying? Because they created it out of resources of the city. You know what I'm saying? Without the city's acknowledgement of it, our knowledge of it. So,
Homeless
it's a good
homeboy.
question though. How strong is he? He's superhuman strong, so he's not no Superman strong, but he probably can lift up like a truck, you know what I'm saying, burst the walls type situation, you know. He ain't like overly powered though, you know, when he's undefeatable or invincible or something like that.
You know,
Yep, yep.
I was kind of thinking of Cloak and Dagger. I don't know why, but randomly I was thinking of Cloak and Dagger. I remember reading that as a kid. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I never seen it. I know they got a show out. I need to watch the show.
You know, before with Cloak and Dagger, they were like actually more science experiments originally.
Yeah.
But then I think now it's like a voodoo thing. So I thought, oh, well, that's kind of cool.
He said, does he have a girlfriend that likes long walks on the beach? Nah, he's not really good in that department right now.
Egg sucking French. I gotta pee. Thanks for sharing. You know it. Transparency, man. That's how I run my Kickstarters. At least I didn't tell you what came out, so there you go.
Stop.
Your dog.
Yeah, my dog trying to attack me and stuff.
She'll try to attack you and shit. Giggling.
Yeah.
Let me see something here.
That's fine. It means a big second French.
Does he have brothers and sisters?
No, I don't have any siblings. I don't have any siblings. He's an only child. You know, he got a friend. He got friends, but he don't have any siblings.
He's not a fuckboy, I hope.
Nah, he actually pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty cool to himself.
Yeah, because nowadays like, oh, I have friends. I'm like, if you inbox anybody, screenshot it loud.
Oh, that's actually an inside joke. I don't know if you seen what happened yesterday, but it was a guy. I'm gonna just be real because I'm a real guy, so I'm gonna keep it real with my viewers. You know what I'm saying? We was talking or whatever. You know, I was
You were talking to Douglas, right?
No. I think he's seen. You know what I'm saying? He's seen all this stuff unfold. I was talking to another guy named Don or something like that, and he's a fellow creator or whatever. And you know, I was sharing you know, I was inboxing, sharing on my Kickstarter, whatever. So he, you know, got an attitude like don't inbox me. We never had no previous conversation. I'm like, bro, anybody can basically kiss your ass for support. You know what I'm saying? Like just keeping it all the way, you know, man to man. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't that serious, you know. So he was like, blase, all this type of stuff, just being, you know, just saying crazy stuff. So, you know, I just kind of kept out like, bro, I have respect for you, you know what I'm saying? I have respect for your work, but, you know, you kind of show who you are, you know what I'm saying? So I left it at that. And he went to screenshot the post or whatever. So, you know, everybody started sharing it in all type of groups and stuff. So everybody just commenting like, you know, in my defense, they're like, he ain't saying nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you like, everybody like, it just, you acting like you don't want to support him. That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
all you had to say was like, no, man. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, or just not say anything.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't even that serious. You had to just be disrespectful, so it just went the other way, and actually people started supporting it. I got more plays off of that. So,
I love it when that shit happens, you know.
How you trying to hate, man? You know, he deleted it and put up another post. So I deleted it because I wasn't trying to draw attention to the person. You know, the person we talked about. So then he inboxed me, apologized and all this. I'm like, man, bro, shit, all that ain't necessary, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like, you already showed, you know what I'm saying, your true colors. You were just trying to hate on me because you trying to say, oh, it's an automatic setting when I post something, it get posted everywhere. I'm like, bruh, I'm not an idiot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Ain't no way you post one thing and just gonna automatically get posted everywhere else. That don't make sense. But that's
Yeah,
what
whatever.
Douglas was saying. So that was a pretty funny situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a thorough person. Like, I don't be on no crazy stuff. I don't disrespect people. Just trying to get my workout. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that
Yeah.
serious. You interested or you not?
You know, like, look, if somebody isn't interested in buying your work, you'll find somebody else. I mean, you don't need to, like, fucking act like a bitch ass punk about it, you know?
Yeah,
But,
you an artist too. You know what I'm saying? I'm respecting your work.
yeah. Whoa. Whoops. Why is this on hold? Whoa, we're on hold. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay. I had a call trying to come in. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Initial conversation was, hey, I like your work. You know what I'm saying? How much are your prices? So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no hate there. It was all love.
Mm-hmm.
Move it off.
Yeah, you just sounded fucking
Yeah.
stupid, man. Fucking bitch.
People see through real. People see through fakeness. You know what I'm saying? People see the real because it is what it is. I'm a real individual. But, oh, that's funny. That's a funny color. I'm looking at the picture.
Oh, you mean like what I'm drawing?
Yeah.
It's fucking bad, man.
Like a scumbag for real.
He is a scumbag. I just felt like drawing it because I just felt like drawing a scumbag. Because Cuntman is a piece of shit. So it's like kind of he calls his name himself Bay Cuntman, you know.
So, like, what kind of breed or animal is Dina Bitch? It looks kind of like a duck, kind of like, or like
She was a
bird.
racist duck that failed. Just kidding. I don't know. I just thought of that and I thought it was just fucking funny to say that, you know. You look like a racist duck that failed because it's like I don't even know why I came up with that. She just looks like a fucking racist duck that failed.
I know, right?
It's just I don't know. Sometimes I just come up with the most random shit and people are laughing, you know. Actually, one guy tried fucking bothering me, telling me I should quit art and, you know, how I was like this fucking stupid bitch and everything. And I told him, you know, you do realize every time you try to fuck with me, my work actually gets better and better because I just continue doing what you're doing and go ahead and be pissed off. Then he started getting abusive, so I just blocked him. But I showed my friends the screenshots. I was just like, it was funny. And they all started curb stomping him. They just went over. I didn't say go curb stomp him. I just said, what a fucking idiot. And then one of the guys just said, hey, you know this picture? I think that's you. And he said, you know, and I found out this dude also was like getting divorced from his wife and shit. I mean, he looked bad. Like, I looked at him and I just said, is that a wheelchair? Did he fucking piss off a big burly dude and the guy snapped his spine in half? Because that looks like a quad wheelchair or some shit. Like I said, he runs his mouth, and I just saw a picture of him. He's like a scrawny little hairy dude, but it was like even the hair like didn't even want to try to grow. It like tried, it got long here, but then it was all scraggly up here. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Yeah, what the fuck?
Hell no.
Oh shit! He says if you inbox it, that was comedy. He's when he smashed the pledge button. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Did that guy just
Oh
say I'm
yeah.
gonna smash the pledge button and shit?
Yeah, that whole situation was crazy, but when he said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes people on the internet. So like this guy just started. He was like all mad at me for fucking even doing work. I'm like, okay, whatever, bitch. I don't care, right? So,
Yeah.
so all my friends. So one of the guys like that I'm friends with, he just said, hey, you know this drawing Christie did? Is that you? Said, well, I just want to let you know that you know you're just mad because she actually sells stuff and is really successful, and you just aren't, and you can't.
Yeah.
It was like, oh damn. And the guy just tried like saying some because the guy would just ramble on, and my friend just said, you know, you are and you can't, and you know, you're just like, you know, you're just really sad. And the guy says, well, you know, you he couldn't really speak English that well either. My friend is from India and he was able to speak way better English than this guy. It's like, well, you make a great dad of your like admonitions or something. Like literally, this is how this idiot talked. And he says like, oh, I'm a great dad. I'm great at everything I do. You have a great day. Almost like he's clowning his ass.
Hey, nah.
Oh fuck, that was so funny. I mean, I just blocked him. I said, "Fuck off, Dick." And he said, "Well, I saved the screenshots." I'm like, "What's this about? Like, you just told me off. I just blocked you." And
Hey, nah.
besides
That's right.
that, it's like,
He,
and all my friends just started fucking with him. I'm like, "All right." Because, like, I just told him, you know, you realize that the more you hate on me, the more I'm going to create. Fuck you. You know?
Yeah, like I don't understand why people want to hate. You know what I'm saying? You should want to congratulate. You should want to. If you need to know how to do something, you know what I'm saying? Ask. Don't hate. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, I want to be like you. You ain't gotta be all like that. You should be like, hey, I like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Show me the ropes. You know.
Yeah, or, like, if you don't like my shit, you don't have to talk to me.
That too. You know what I'm saying? That too. People feel like their opinion is always necessary. You know, especially if it's negative. It's definitely not necessary. It's not, you know what I'm saying, critiquing. And then, like, if you're not helping me, you can't critique me anyway. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
you know, to a degree.
he said, like, oh, you need, oh, it's funny. He was like going, you can't listen to critiques. I'm like, what, you telling me I suck and I should stop? Oh, yeah, sure, okay. Like, that's a critique? I didn't know that, stupid asshole. Actually, there's a song by the Angry Samoans called You Stupid Asshole.
Heck no.
Yeah, it's like, you stupid. Oh, there's your dog. What's your dog's name again?
Rollo.
What's your dog's name?
Rollo.
Rollo. Oh, okay, Rollo. Quentin was like, what the fuck? That was savage, CS, and he's laughing. I said, yeah, well, sometimes people need to be dealt with savagely. God damn, look at Cunt Man. He looks so ugly. He's got his fucking pubes and shit coming out of his fucking thing.
Move.
Yeah, I have a cat that's like that too. He's like all fucking like, I'm in your face, I'm crawling around you.
Yeah, I'm still on the floor. I guess he feel like I'm in his face. So he's trying to push me out the way and stuff. Right on me.
Yeah, and you're like, no, I'm the master bitch, not you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, let me go.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, it's 1:42. We had a lot of fun, dude.
I know, right?
Alright, guys,
well,
it's
over here.
Yeah, okay, well, guys, it's 1:42. Holy shit, we had a lot of fun. Yeah, I pledged to Demon Bitch because of the death threats. I have just screenshots of these fucking comments. These are great. But, yeah, no, please, you know, support it if you haven't already. Derek Jefferson, homeless homeboy, come on, you gotta hit that shit. And, great guy talking to him. Maybe we'll meet up online, and then we'll go ahead and I can go send you, like, we can do another lunch hour like this again. Like, you know, like during your campaign to kick it off again, you know, continue it. And, you know, just fucking breaking the monotony and stuff. Yeah, I pledged to Demon Bitch because of I can't get over that. Yeah, I pledged to Demon Bitch because of the death threat.
Man, and look, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you again for having me, Christie. And everybody is watching. Everybody that played unboxing right after, I got your free book, you know what I'm saying? Free PDF.
Thank you guys. Thank you for pledging them.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I got you, Christie. I'm going to send you all three. I'm going to send you No Heroes in the South 1 and 2 and Homeless Homeboy.
Damn, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. You did this morning. Thank you, Douglas. I mean, the mojo's good and out there. Like, when you ever do a show like this or you put it out there, you're going to get it back. And I'm really glad to have him on the show. And again, like, we'll do this again before the end of the Kickstarter. We can do it in the middle of Kickstarter. I think it might work out. And then we'll just go ahead and chat and shit and then go from there. And but sorry about yesterday, guys. There was no way I could update you saying, hey, Facebook gave me the finger, so I can't really fucking do lunch hour. And I felt bad because I already arranged a time with him like a week ahead. I said, hey, I can't post, dude. I'm really sorry. Because I like to follow up on my shit, man. So, yeah.
Facebook thing right there. It happened like nationwide, so.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was out of my control and everybody's control, but I still feel bad. Not because it was, you know, it's not because I actually consciously, like, didn't keep my promise. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, bitch. She's a friend of mine. But, yeah, it's just I felt bad because, like, we arranged a time and, you know, Kickstarter, you need all the help you can get, no matter how good you're at it or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, all right, guys. I'll check out No One to Save. It's a comic I worked on a bit. Oh, shit. Really? Send us the link. Well, how about this, Douglas? If you can, tomorrow, I'm going to do a lunch hour. So why don't we do this? Just go ahead and pop it up on there, and I'll pin it, or you can pin it. and then I want to take a look at it if I can. Like right now, my fucking mouse is giving me the finger, so I'm sorry. I can't really click on anything right now. I'll have to reboot my goddamn computer, it looks like, so fuck that. But yeah, so it went over, but I'm glad you guys are understanding, and I'm sorry we all had to deal with fucking Instagram and Facebook taking a shit, but hey, the comments are great, so, but I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Cool. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being your support and your help. Thank you, Douglas. All right. See you guys. And I need to go and try to quit out of this without a fucking mouse. This is going to be awesome. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to Task Manager and quit out of one of these guys. Boy. This is a creative way how to do shit. All right. Let me hit that. Okay. Let me, oh. Fuck. All right. Well, I'm going to have to restart then and talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. I have to shut this fucker down. All right. I guess I'll call you back on Skype, dude.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.